guys, check out the next level games for all your TCG needs. Link is down below in the description of the video. Thanks, guys. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today, we're covering the top 8 decks from Madison Regionals, or just kind of be the quick recap of what happened. We also have all the Day 2 deck list thanks to Arcade9 Labs. But like always, if you follow the Team Fish Knuckles page on Facebook, you will have noticed this pretty quickly. I think we uploaded it 21 hours ago. I think by the end of day 1, or I guess Monday, we had pretty much all the decks, besides just a select few. We're still missing just one self pitcher, which I've always liked using these pitchers more than like anything else to kind of like put their own player spin to it. But we'll go over the decks and see what made cut this weekend. So if you don't know, first place is actually Ian Robb. He hasn't posted his list anywhere that I'm aware of, but first place, you can see I just used the Arcade9's Labs pitcher, but still just a straight Blacephalon deck, which turns out to have a fantastic matchup against Reshizard, which is what he played again in like in the finals and top 4. I think it's a good matchup. I haven't watched the videos to see how it actually went, but just like 3-3 Naganadel, Ditto, we see the Muck in there, but 4 Blacephalon. Just a very, I'm going to blow you up. I'm going to do a ton of damage. I'm going to show you Restroom Charizard, which is what some decks struggle with. Blacephalon can easily just take care of that. Like, hey, I'm just going to knock you out, and I'm just going to win, right? I mean, that's what happens. Blacephalon takes 2 prize cards, and they win against these Reshi Charizard decks. Ultra Ball, Mysterious Treasure, Beast Ring. I mean, there's nothing too crazy here. They do play Welder, which is, I guess you could just hatch and draw extra cards, which is always nice to get an extra energy off. I don't know how, I guess, like, if you only have 1 energy attachment, like, if you're not in Beast Ring mode, then, yeah, it's obviously really good, to, like, Energy, Welder, draw some cards, Heat Factory, Blur, draw some more cards. It's a very good combination for sure. And I think Zach Lesage played a Welder in his list as well. So it's obviously a good idea. But Blacephalon, definitely, people always counting Blacephalon out. And it's shown, it's still a deck to very, very test, especially if you expect a very heavy Charizard, I imagine, kind of meta, right? So yeah, Ian coming up with the Blacephalon Naganadel list. The only one in top 8. So it's 2nd place and 6th place was actually Reshizard. We're going to see a lot of Reshiram Charizard. It was probably the most popular deck going into this weekend. Now, this is not the greens list that we saw when Santa Clara. It is a Jirachi, Marshadow, Dedenne. We played 2 EV Snorlax. We're taking care of Zork. We got the Reshiram Charizard. We got the 1 Arcanine, which can help against the stall matchup. Volcanic, get the energies out of ACP. We're playing 4 Acrobike, 4 Switch. 2 Kiawe, 3 Guzma. You can see there's actually, no Cynthias? Yeah, we're going straight, like, Welder, draw some cards, Acrobike, and that is what we're trying to do. Heat Factory. We're playing a bunch of fires. A very straightforward deck for Jirachi, so very, heavy. That's how we're finding our cards, is with Jirachi. Milk Tank to heal, which I imagine it does help out a lot. Especially if you can just switch into Milk Tank Retreat and keep on going, or switch Guzma, which could be really good. You can go switch into Jirachi Retreat to Guzma. That's another cool combination you can do with this deck. Very, very popular Reshiram Charizard. So now we're back into the beginning of Reshiram Charizard is, which one's the best? Now we see Welder on top and Greens won last week, and it seemed like Greens was definitely the more popular deck, but now we got more of the Welder builds. I'm not sure which one's the best, so that's going to be the big question coming into NAIC in a couple weeks, right? I think it's 2 more weeks, and yeah, it's the 21st. So yeah, we'll find out then which Reshiram Charizard ends up being the best. I imagine it'll be a highly played deck, but the double EV Snorlax is always good to help out, against the Zork matchup, like I said. Reshiram Charizard, just a good card. Overall, broken. So yeah, congrats to Zul and Jimmy, and I think, if I look at them correctly, also Michael Pramwat played. I think it's the same 60. Yeah, it looks like it's the same exact 60, except Pram has it a certain way. This list will actually take about Zul from Dead Draw Gaming, and Jimmy's also Dead Draw Gaming. So somebody 2 separate posts to try to give their shout out to their sponsors, right? We got ARG here. We have a Dead Draw Gaming here. So this list actually made 2nd, 6th, and 3rd place. So taking a bunch of placements this weekend, was Reshiram, Charizard, Snorlax. Definitely a powerhouse deck to watch out for. Alright, so we're not going to go more about this. We know what it does. So in 4th place, we actually have a Pika Box deck. Now, it's going to be kind of hard to see, but that's 2 Pikachu Zekroms, that is 2 Zeraora, 2 Dedenne, 2 Zapdos, Tapu Koko GX, Tapu Koko, Absol, Tapu Lele, 2 Marshadow, and the one that gets rid of stadiums. I can't remember the name of it right now. We got 4 Lily, 3 Guzma, 2 Volkner, 4 Electro Power, Ultra Balls, Energy Switching, we switching stuff, Electro Magnifier, I can't remember the name of that, Nest Ball, got some Blower's Choice, Stealthy, Rescue, Escape Rope, Thunder Mountain, and a bunch of Lighting Energy. So basically, what we're doing here is we're trying to get the turn 1 Tapu Koko Prism, and then use like a bunch of energy switches and stuff like that to get your Pikachu's Zekrom set up ASAP. Like, hey, we're going to go fast, we're going to try to set up. We don't play, you know, max elixirs and stuff, but if we attach and then go for Tapu Koko Prism, and then we move the energies around, energy switch, we can still be attacking turn 1, which is what this deck is basically aiming for, playing all these very draw cards, like Dedenne, you know, discard your hand, draw a new hand. So it's very good, very fast. I mean, obviously, I think, I know Xander piloted, but I can't remember what else everybody else did. I know there's multiple people who play this. I know this is actually Raul's list, and then I guess Raul gave it to multiple people, and he piloted it very well. It's just very fast. You know, we're another big GX Pokemon, and the coolest matches of this weekend, and I caught a couple of them, were this deck versus this deck. Which one is better? I'm hearing both sides of the table argue. So they're saying, hey, my list is better. No, my deck's better. Blah, blah, blah. I hit this match of 1. I hit this match of 1. So it's very interesting to see these two kind of like fight together. Which one's better, the Pikachu Zekrom or the Reshiram Charizard? I mean, they got their own stuff, right? I mean, they got different GXs and stuff like that. Pikachu Zekrom will take 4 prize cards in one turn. You have a very fast, like, I'm gonna one-shot you very quickly, while Pikachu Zekrom doesn't actually one-shot you sometimes. You need to hit Electro Powers and Choice Bands, stuff like that. So it's very interesting for sure, but you're like playing a one-sided deck, you know, you're loading all your eggs in one basket. This one, all of a sudden, you got Zapdos out of nowhere. Tapu Koko can just come in with the GX tag. Zeraora is a good attacker as well, and then, you know, you have the utility of Absol. So it's a very interesting thing going on right now with these big tag team GXs, but still, 4th place, Xander Pero doing amazing. He's done 1 region and stuff like that. I have to rewatch the game. I know it was Xander, I think, versus Azul. I know for sure it's a Reshiram Charizard first in top 4, and I have to rewatch that match. I didn't get to watch it all, so I'm actually curious how that works out. I also like how they both have their own stadiums. You know, this one has Thunder Mountain, this one has Heat Factory, both doing like significant stuff for each other. So yeah, it's really good. I want to know more about these two decks, how they kind of battle it out each other. But next up, we have 5th place. Oh, another Reshiram Charizard list. Now, this is going to be very, very similar to Keon's list. I think Cody even said it was like 1 card off of his list. Cody's like, hey, I know what it was. He didn't have a 4th Volcanion, so he put a Ditto in there. That's it. Yeah, that's what it was. It was the difference of that. Like, he took out a Volcanion, put a Ditto. I think it's the same 60. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it is, if I remember my brain correctly. But we're just using Volcanion, going fast, whatever. Ditto, I mean, it can be used Volcanion, and I imagine some other stuff as well, right? You can copy any Pokemon that has a basic energy. If I remember correctly, you just, like, copy, but you need the necessary energies. Oh, yeah, I think you copy your opponent's active. I hadn't really used the Ditto, so I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, the Greed's Custom Catcher is definitely a very, very, like, hey, I'm playing the Reshiram Charizard deck that Keon used. But still, I mean, it won a regionals, and now it's at 5th place. I think Cody, maybe, I don't quote me on this, I don't want to say anything wrong, but I think he said he didn't play as much. But I'm not sure. But I just remember he said the night before he was testing it, and he said, whatever beats this deck, I'm playing. And guess what? Nothing beat the deck. So Cody was like, hey, I'm going to play this. And made 5th place. If you don't know, Cody actually got 2nd place at Worlds playing Greninja. So he knows what he's talking about. He's a really good player. I don't think he plays that much. I think he's like, oh, he's going to be mad at me if he watched this. I want to say he's still a student, but maybe not. I can't remember if he's already graduated. Cody, I'm sorry if I can't remember. But yeah, fantastic player. He actually beat me at Worlds a couple years ago. So we always have, you know, always got those sour grapes. I'm just kidding, Cody. But yeah, still, congratulations, 5th place. That's amazing. So next up, we already covered 6th place, so we're going to jump straight into... Whoa, where'd 7th place go? Oh, I have them out of order. Oh, come on, Josh. What? Oh, my goodness. All right, so 7th place. Yeah, well, I mean, they're pretty much almost the same decks. Oh, there we go. It's a Zoroark Persian deck. And like I said, when I was playing this deck, going into it, I was like, man, if I was going to this weekend, I would definitely play some kind of Zoroark Persian deck. And we see Patrick playing a Zoroark Persian deck. Now, this one's different from the list that I played on Monday. You still got the Slow King, got the Persian, you got the Mutt going. We have a Mew, which is pretty cool, or a Guru to get back resources. But we got a bunch of different, well, I guess not too many different ones. We see Kukui and Tantaliza. Still got the Judge, a Sorola. We have a Water Energy. I guess you can just put down a Slow King and threaten that at any moment. But we see a 2-2 line instead of the 1-1 line that I played on Monday. We're seeing one less Pokemon Communication. I think this list is missing Kogos and Lieutenant Surge. It's missing the Grimer. So yeah, I mean, it's still a great deck. I'm still playing the Dini and Tapu Lele. I still love Zoroark. It is still proven like, hey, it's a force to be reckoned with, right? Everybody thought Zoroark was done. But with the new Persian, be able to catwalk is broken. I have to do a search cards. You still got your Acerola. They can't one-shot you. You know your Zoroark. You're going to do stuff. I think it's still a really, really good deck. Triple acceleration, so you can just attack anywhere. You have like 8 energies now, too, with your Zoroark. So it becomes way more consistent now with 8 energies. So yeah, I think it's a fantastic deck. I'm still in love with Zoroark Persian. So yeah, I would definitely still be watching out if you're going to Nationals. I think, or sorry, Internationals. I'm going to keep calling it Internationals. I'm still probably going to call it Nationals, but we know it's NAIC. And then we have Zoroark, another Zoroark Slowking deck. This one's got 8th place by Caleb. He played a Brooklyn Hill, which is very interesting to get this Slowpoke out. And that's pretty much all he can get. I don't think Patrick played any stadium. Yeah, no stadium. Only, he played the double Field Blowers and the Mars Shadow. So that's 3 ways to get rid of stuff. This one looks like we actually see no Field Blower on this list, which is very scary. I would be scared of greens, but you do have the Mars Shadow, the Brooklyn Hill, so you have 2 of them. The greens build because they have Power Plant to shut down your GX, EX abilities. This one playing Mew as well. Okay, so we see a difference in the energy here. We see 4 triple acceleration and 3 DC. This one doesn't play Oranguru like this list does, so you really have no way to get back your energies. Oh, there's a Field Blower right there. So Field Blower, Brooklyn Hill, and Mars Shadow. So still 3 outs, not bad at all. We see the Kukui, Acerola, Judge. So we still play those. No, 3 judges. That's a Judge right there. Yeah, those are 3 Judge, 4 Lily. Oh my goodness. Okay. Judge Whistle, which is pretty cool because you can get back the Judge and kind of Judge Whistle Judge at any moment. Which, if you need multiple judges, kind of disrupt your opponent, which is really good against the greens Charizard build. You can, like, judge them, and you put them in a bat aqua hand, which is really cool. We see that neither one of these have often played the other Persian. They have just played the Persian GXs. This one playing a 1-1 line, which is kind of scary, because now you're committing your Ditto to a Persian for sure if the Meowth gets knocked out on the turn. And instead of Slowpoke, we're playing double Slowpoke. So, either way, deck is good. I still think Zoroark Slowking is still alive, or Zoroark in general is still a live deck. And the question is, how do you play it? I don't know. It's kind of up to you. But there we go. There's a top 8 list. Of course, link down below to the Facebook page. But if you want a list of every single deck, I mean, we're talking about every deck from day 2. I mean, we can go on and on and on about this. But we go all the way down to, like, I think that's 60-something. 66. So you all the way down from 1 to 66. Look, there's another Zoroark deck. Look at there. Oh, no, it's not Zoroark. It's Mars Shadow. Oh, yeah, Zoroark. Yeah, with the Mars Shadow. Double Mars Shadow. Mewtwo in there. Look at there. Glaceon. Okay, we're going to shut down some stuff and have Glaceon. Look at there. We see a Machoke. A Machoke in this deck. What is happening with Marcus here? There's some interesting stuff happening. Joshua Parks playing a Weezing deck. Reshiram Charizard, Weezing. Zach Kreckler playing the Reshiram Charizard deck. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff. You can see Reshiram Charizard is going. Oh, there's another Reshiram Charizard. Snubble deck. Ooh, we'll have to play Gramble one day. For sure. Frank playing Naganadel, Quagnog, another Blacephalon by Ben. We see another. This is a very tacked out Reshiram Charizard by Abe. Hey, Abe, what's up, man? Chris, what's up, Chris? Looking to make a cut. Playing, Vikavolt. Hey, we showed that deck yesterday. It is a very, very strong deck. This is the no Guzman list I've heard about. Yeah, this is the no Guzman list, which is very interesting. But we're being super consistent, so I guess it doesn't matter, right? Another Blacephalon. Actually, it's the other Blacephalon. Okay, the one we haven't played yet. We'll definitely get around to that, don't you worry. But yeah, bunch of different stuff here. I'll leave a link down below to the Arcane 9 Labs as well. You can go check that out. Check out all the different lists. But yeah, there we go. This would be the last American tournament. Or I guess big tournament, right? We still have like League Cups and League Challenges probably until NIC. Like I said, it's like a week and a half away? No, maybe. I can't remember. 21st. So 17 days. So, yeah, there we go. There's top 8 list. Next time we cover will be NIC, which hopefully will have a very interesting top 8. But I imagine it's going to be remotely the same. I don't think we're going to see Blacephalon as much. We'll probably see some counters come out, and then Charizard just gets better or something. I don't know. But, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great Wednesday. We'll see you tomorrow for Expanded Thursday. I'm excited for that video to be shown. Alrighty, bye.